Hello everyone and welcome to Riven Monsters, the series where we pair the right weapon with the right Riven. Today we'll be talking about the Mios, an excellent melee that given the right role is a force to be reckoned. Mios is an infested blade and whip added in update 17.11 and was the third fan-made weapon to be implemented in the game. Not only it looks awesome, it is awesome. Amongst its advantages you can count its high damage, its high status chance, its long range given that you use the right combos, and the fact that it can use a very good stance such as the filed Snapdragon. Its downside it's only one, and it's the fact that the attack animations can be sluggish and thus make it seem as this is a slow weapon, further expanded by having uninterrupted combo moves. You can find the Mios in the infested lab of your dojo and its building costs can be steep. 80,000 credits, 50k for the blueprint and 30k to build it. For mutagen masses, 15,000 nanospores, 1200 plastids, 1 forma and a day in the foundry, but in the end I think it's worth the effort. At the end of the day, Mios is an incredible melee, ideal for hybrid builds, especially the critical bleed proc build. On top of that, enter my Mios Desiata, a Riven mod that, although not perfect or anything, serves the purposes of my build perfectly. Rolled 21 times, it adds plus 124.2% status duration, plus 193.3% melee damage, and minus 54.7% impact. If I were to imagine a perfect roll for the Mios, it'll be more in the line of adding combo duration, attack speed, and melee damage, but if I had to take a negative for it, it'll definitely be minus impact damage, since severely offsets the IPS distribution towards slash damage. Now let us get to the build. Oddly enough, it only costs 2 forma, quite cheap, given that it's packing a Riven. As I said earlier, the Mios is a very capable hybrid. It's good for both critical bleed procs and condition overload. I personally prefer the first one, so that's what I went for. Berserker because the extra attack speed is a must on this melee, especially with the way it handles combos, and the rest is pretty standard for this type of build, which works really well with the filed Snapdragon since it adds extra slash procs on top of the ones you're generating from the damage type itself. Now the Mios is a very good weapon, yet it isn't as touted as others that can achieve similar results. And that is due to the fact that in order to get the most out of it, you need to get used to the way its combos work. The filed Snapdragon is a very good stance, but will only unleash its true potential if you use it accordingly. In that regard, there are 2 combos that I think are the most important. First we have Heart of the Naga, the pause combo. Execute 2 regular slashes, pause, and then continue. This one can create up to 3 mandatory slash procs given that you fully connect all of its blows. It also loves to grab enemies and ragdoll them all over the place, which can be frustrating at times, especially in the Simulacrum. But in general lines, its high range, the fact that it's packed with damage multipliers, and the sheer number of slash procs you get out of it make it the primary choice when using the Mios. On the other hand, we have Soul of the Leviathan, which applies no damage multiplier when it hits, but presents several multi-attack patterns that not only hit enemies in front of you, it can also hit those on the sides and even behind, a 360-degree arc. Ideal when being surrounded. With 1 mandatory slash proc, this is the blocking combo. Same, hit twice, then block, and keep hitting while blocking. Another way of getting it is to block from the get-go and just pile melee attacks while doing so. In conclusion, Mios is a Riven monster because it's a great melee on its own, but also has a 3 out of 5 Riven disposition, which can further extend the capabilities of the weapon given the right role. Either be for critical slash procs or condition overload, the only setback of this really cool looking Soul Calibur-like blade is the fact that it has an awkward combo system that takes some getting used to. Other than that, it's flexible for building and has a very good reach, so if you encounter a Mios Riven on your travels, give it a shot. It won't let you down. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or you found it interesting, please consider giving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more Warframe content and follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with everything. Also, feel free to add me in-game. My IGN is in the channel information tab. Right now, I'm celebrating Tennobound. I'm sending once a day a gift to a random subscriber via the in-game gift system as a thank you for your support. It's not much, but sometimes the sentiment does count. I will be doing so until the celebration ends, so who knows, you might be next. Whatever you are, have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.